God bless every protester, every Nigerian citizen, home or abroad, that has taken it upon himself to demand a country that works, to demand that bad governance ends in a great country that has been bastardized by a few. Now let's get something right. If you are a Nigerian, home or abroad, and you are not standing up to demand a change of status quo for a great country like Nigeria, there is a problem. If they have taken your freedom, if they have taken your freedoms through the judiciary, they have taken your voice through your legislatures, your representatives, if they have taken your voice by the rascality of the executives are on a rampage, then the question is, what's left? If the people cannot speak up, there is nothing left. At this point, the only thing left is your voice, and they are trying also to take it away from you. I don't know if you will let them. If by ex parte orders they confine you to locations, they ambush you, then nothing is left. The right you have as a citizen is the right to stand up and speak for yourself. It is an inalienable right. That one that nobody can take from you. Your voice is with you. If they limit your freedom, your movement, will they also take your voice? We cannot allow them. We cannot let them. We cannot watch them. We have to rise up and shout and keep our voice and own our voice. We reject every form of court injunction asking protesters to be confined in a location. Senior Advocate Falana, I wouldn't imagine that you will support this kind of agenda to begin to restrict protesters to a location. If it goes through now, we are doomed. It will become referenced in many subsequent protests. It should never be allowed and cannot be allowed. If they take your freedom of movement, then we are doomed. Sometimes it looks like when these people practice law, it gets into their heads that they begin to swerve away from fundamental rules, fundamental laws and rights. Any law that takes away your fundamental rights is to be questioned. We have rights. The same people that were once like us, government officials who were once like us, ordinary people, we wake up one day for order, we call them to represent us, to speak on behalf of the people, to bring order, and they use the power we give them to demonize, threaten, hurt, and relegate us to the background. Then the people have a duty to call them to order, because we cannot become captors, willing captors in the hands of people whom we gave such powers. We didn't give them the power to control us. We gave them the power to organize the society following the rules. The people are angry and understand the price they have to pay to remove tyranny from our system, to remove the level of decay we have seen in the government, and to call the rampaging government officials to order. The executive is on rampage, emasculating every of our government institutions, every arm of the government, corrupting everything and not playing by the rules. The rights they have as free citizens is the same right we have. We gave them even the powers they wield. And those people who give, and those people whom we give power cannot subjugate us, cannot use that power to subdue us like a conquered people. The protest for good governance, the protest demanding a change of idea to good governance from bad governance is something the people understand that they have to do. The protest is the price the people have to pay. Nobody enjoys protest. Nobody enjoys to be convenienced. But if the Nigerian people have taken it upon themselves to be inconvenienced at a time like this, many of them are dying, many of us are dying, losing resources, then they understand that it's a willing price to pay to call back a government that is going rogue. We reject every of your mandatory orders to be confined in locations where you will summarily kill us. Nigerians are on a mission to the rescue of their country. We cannot allow our voices, the last thing left, to be taken away. Ex parte orders over protest cannot thrive in our country. If we let it, we will be doomed. Every Nigerian have to rise and say no to restrictions, to locations for protests. We can protest from our houses, in front of our houses, walk through the pathways, everywhere, and show our displeasure over what we see as a state capture, where no institution of government can call another institution to order when they are erring. Who calls who to order? Who calls who to order? The Nigerian people will call their leaders to order. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. God bless every citizen risking comfort, risking peace, risking health, risking time, risking job, risking family, risking everything to demand accountability from their government. We must all now begin to support each other financially, support each other morally, support in any way we can, so as to restore our country to its original glory and to its God's intended plan and glory, and not be deterred. Thank you so much for all the price you have to pay. Thank you so much for all the pains you have to go through. Thank you so much, and God will bless you. Posterity will never forget you. You are our real heroes. Those of them that have died are our real heroes. Those ones that we sing their glory and have never risked their lives are not our heroes. Our heroes are the ones who were trodden upon in the streets and lost their breath, who were shot, who became victims of circumstance for demanding accountability, and a Nigeria that works. Our voices can never be taken from us. Our voices can never be taken from us. We will never be confined to locations of protest. The police can shoot us, they can kill us, but this time we know that this is the price to pay to make our children not to be in the streets any longer. This is the price to pay so that our children coming will not be in the streets. They will aspire. They will become. They will maximize their full potentials as the country, motherland, provides them the enabling environment.